We welcome you to another episode of the Tunde Laniyo podcast entitled The Nigerian Theatre, Witnesses to History. That's the podcast on which we bring to you people who are witnesses to the growth of the Nigerian theatre. They are veterans who participated for a long time in the growth of the Nigerian theatre. They more or less contributed so much that it shaped what people saw, the trend in the theatre, and what the theatre is today. They've been mostly in the theatre for the last 30, 40, 50, 60 years. And it's our honor to be able to bring them to you so that we can together enjoy their recall of their intervention in the industry of theatre. That includes acting, dance, stage techniques, staging, stage, technical theatre, and film. And today we have another big fish in the net. Very big fish. His name is so common in the mouths of people because over the last 50 years, when you are thinking of good production, good acting in the Nigerian theatre, is one of those you will recall. He's been not only an actor, he's been also a teacher of theatre artists. Today I bring to you Dr. KOLA OYEWO. You're welcome to the podcast.
Thank you.
Now, can you tell us how you came into the field of theatre? Why was it your choice?
Thank you very much. When we were in the secondary modern school in the early 60s, there was this man, Kunle Olaniyan. He's still living. He's still living at Obaile. During the long vacation, he organized what he called Oba Dramatic Society.
That's right.
So during the long vacation, he would bring us together, teach us songs and dance and drama, and we begin to perform in villages, towns around us.
Around Obaile there.
Obaile, we go to Ekwende, we go to Ilie, we go to Ekonsin, Igbaye, and the rest of it. After the long vacation, everybody goes back to school. That was how it started. After my secondary modern school, then I saw another advertisement, a poster. Oyadejobi Theatre.
That's right, in Oshogbo.
Oshogbo. Oyadejobi Theatre was looking for boys and girls who are prepared to be trained as actors and actresses. And I applied. I applied.
When was this?
That was January 1964.
That's right.
I applied, we were auditioned, and I was employed with some other boys and girls. In 1964, January.
That's 60 years ago exactly now.
So that was how we started, and we began to perform in so many places. Iragbiji, Igbajo, Oshogbo, Ikirun. We moved to the Ijesa side and Ekiti, and so on. Within the same year, we were invited to come and perform at WNTV, WNBS.
Yes, in Ibadan.
At that time, no facility for recording.
You did live.
Live.
It was live performance.
Yes. But the director the producer director will come to Osogbo
to rehearse,
to see our
rehearsal, the preparation
rehearsal
for the day.
So, and in those days we used to chant or sing our lines. But when the producer director came, Samadebie, I don't think he's still alive.
No, he's late.
May his soul rest in peace.
Amen.
He said we should start our
rehearsal,
our production. We gave the opening glee, we danced, and then we started the play. The lead character in the play, Balogun Adedigba,
yes,
came on stage to introduce himself, and he started singing. Mo kí yín gbogbo ènìyàn ọlọ́lá gbajúmọ̀ orúkọ mọ́ lọ́wọ́ ẹ foríjì mí o ẹni tó mọ̀ mí kó tú mi wò ẹni kò mọ̀ mí kó máa gbọ́ èmi Ládégbìndín ọmọ ọba Dàńsákì. Then two of his wives came
out
and started singing also. Ọkọ wa kú òwúrọ̀ o lówó orí wa ẹ kú ìdájí o lọ́jọ́ òní o ojúmọ́ tún mọ́ a dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run ọba àwa forí balẹ̀ fún ọ o ká tó jáde lọ ìbà orí adé ọmọ ọba Dàńsákì àjúbà rẹ o ká ṣòwò ká bóde pàdé kájé ó wọgbà wa.
I remember it quite well.
There is this thing about brain. Songs are not easy to forget.
Don't always go away easily.
Yes. Songs. If you memorize your lines, later you may forget. But songs are very, very difficult to. So we did it. We were enjoying ourselves. Then Adegbeye said, okay, when are you going to start the performance? We have started already. Well, can't you see? No. You have been singing. Do you normally wake up in the morning and your wife begin to sing for you, and then you sing back, and the rest your friends comes in. Your friends come in and you will be singing. No. You have to limit your singing to the opening glee, and later after the play, you sing the closing glee. We said, oh, this man will not let our audience enjoy our play. We are noted for songs and so on. So we went to Ibadan and we performed. No opportunity to see the performance
because you were doing it was being relayed.
No recording facility. So, but later on, the recording facilities
were introduced,
and then we had the opportunity of seeing our play.
You could review it.
So at that time, television was not so common in Osogbo.
That's right.
There was one at the Atao Jazz Palace. So if we don't go to watch, they will place it in the sitting room to face outside, and we will be watching from outside. Or we go to the GRA at Dr. Olapade's house, who was very close to our Oga Oyedejobi. May his soul rest in peace.
Amen.
We either go there, Dr. Olapade, the MD at the Osogbo General Hospital, he always permitted us to watch television in his sitting room. Or we go to Chief Momo Adeyema's house. That was when we started enjoying. Hey, that is me. So later we started performing at NTA Channel 10
when it was
in Lagos. Then, but that did not stop. Our itinerant theater
Theater.
system.
Mm.
We still go to Ekiti, we even went to as far as Nsuka. We took our play. It was somebody saw our play and said we should come and perform at Nsuka. So it was a sponsored performance. We went to Nsuka to perform Maremi.
That's right.
Maremi. We did it and we started enjoying ourselves. And
when was this that you went to
Nsuka?
Nsuka?
It was it before the war, before the
Civil War. That would have been sometime in 1967 or late 66.
Yeah. Then Segun Shofowote introduced the Atoka.
Oh, okay.
You remember?
Right.
Atoka.
Right.
And we started performing our plays in Atoka. Atoka is a photo play series. And then there was no film or video till I left Oyewo Theatre. And I spent 9 years. Yes, 1964 to 1973. In 1973, I left Oyewo Theatre and came to join the Olarotimi group at Ori Olokun.
That's right.
It was called the University of Ife Theatre. We were based at Ori Olokun Arubidi in Ile-Ife.
Right.
Because the Institute of African Studies building that now has the P Theatre was under construction. So it was after P Theatre was completed and the rest of the building that we moved on campus. Okay. That was in 1975. We moved on campus and started performing. We normally did what we call convocation plays. It was the most important performance at that time.
That was most important on the calendar of the year.
Yes, convocation play. And then later, people started having films.
Yes.
The celluloid.
Yes.
The celluloid.
Yes.
I had the opportunity of taking part in Orumoru.
Oh, okay. Baba
Salah's Orumoru. Ogunde had started, but I didn't have the opportunity of
being in any of those.
Being in any. But Ola Balogun, who directed Orumoru, he was at the Institute of African Studies as a research fellow. So he was close to Uncle Bwega, and that was how. And then Baba Salah too knew me very well at the Oyewo Theatre. So Uncle Bwega took me along to Badagry, where we recorded the shooting of Orumoru took place. After Orumoru, we had some other productions like I will remember. After Orumoru, we had Money Power.
Oh, Money Power.
Money Power.
That's right.
Ola Balogun himself produced and directed it.
Yeah.
Then video, when it was impossible for theatre practitioners to produce celluloid because the naira had depreciated.
Yes.
What they used to pay like 2.5 million to do just jumped up to 16 million, 20 million. And then they started some kind of cheap technology. The television people bring their camera.
ENG camera.
And then
electronics news gathering camera.
Yeah. But it won't last like celluloid.
Yeah.
Then they introduced the video. Video came in and then I started taking part in video too. The most popular studio that I took part in was Kosegbe. Kosegbe by Akim Sola.
That's right.
That was produced by Mainframe.
Yes.
That
Tunde
was
Kelani's main
Tunde
friend.
Kelani's Mainframe. That was the film that got me my first award as Best Actor of the year.
That's right.
Later, we had another one that gave me award was the one I played Adeleke. Ose Sango.
Oh,
Ose Sango by the Adesanya brothers.
That's right.
Yes.
Folabi
and
his brother.
His brother. So that was how we continued. And then Akinshola wrote another one where I played, in which I played Lakpete. That's Saworo Ide. I got an award for that too. Later, we were invited to London for award presentation. That was in 2002. It was called Afro Hollywood Award. I went in company of Baba Faleti.
That's right.
The late Jimmy Solanke, Fred Amata, Sean George, Ogogo, Yinka Quadri. We were about 7 or 8
that attended that
in London
awards program.
Aside from the Nigerian awards that I have. So later, some of my colleagues that we started at OYEWO together started.
Sorry, before you go to OYEWO, some of those who were with you, I know one of them prominent was Baba Wande.
Yes, Baba Wande.
That's
Alhaji Karim
Adepoju.
Yes, he's still at Osogbo.
You were there at the same time.
Yes.
And
Baba Lere Paimon. Lere Paimon was the manager Oyadejobi Theatre when we were auditioned and employed.
Okay.
Lere Paimon was the manager. It was at the end of the year that he left Oyadejobi Theatre
to go to
Duroladipo's theatre. Baba Wande and I were there together until I left.
Okay. Okay. Now, were you being paid per production or you were continuously employed?
When we were auditioned and employed in 1964, we were placed on salary. We were placed on salary. It was never an issue of our production. We were placed on salary. Either the salary comes in regularly or irregularly. It was salary.
Apart from Baba Wande and Lere Paimon, can you recall some of the other people
that we were together?
With you?
There was Mike from Ekiti, then Agbo, also from Ekiti, and a friend of mine, Lamidi. We came together from Oba.
Okay.
But later,
a product of this Mr. Laniyo that you spoke about.
Yes, we came together from Oba, but his father didn't like
that he joined
that his father would come to Osogbo and push out by the head. So then it's only. But 2-3 days.
You're back. You're back in Osogbo.
I'm back in Osogbo. My own parents did not object. My own parents, but Baba Lamidi didn't like the profession at all. That was how Lamidi, after a while,
he dropped off.
He dropped off and went to join the Nigerian police.
Ooh.
Yeah, he's now retired. And a few days ago, he just called me that I settled down at Owode. He retired and he's at Owode now. He says he will describe his house to me when I'm going to Oba. That
You can branch and
but because we have not seen for a long time.
Now, that was getting into theatre early, and your interest was sustained such that from there you progressed into another level of theatre activities at the Oriolokun. Why did you get into Oriolokun?
There was this man. He's dead now. I called him my uncle, Uncle Boyega Ajayi. We were together at Onyadejobi, but he left. Despite the fact that Onyadejobi was his uncle.
Oh, really?
He left and came to Ife.
Okay.
And later joined the Oriolokun. There was this performance of Kurumi Oriolokun came to do at Ede Town Hall. And I came from Osogbo to watch the performance. I was so impressed the way they moved. They were performing in the round. That I want to come now. They say they are not ready to employ. That was in April. They are not ready to employ anybody now. It will be in July before another audition will take place. I said yes. I will keep reminding you. I just want to come. After a few weeks, I just decided to leave Osogbo and came to Ife to meet Uncle Boyega. He said, KOLA, I told you July. And I said, I'm tired of Osogbo. I will stay with you until that July. If they employ me, fine. If they don't employ me, I will go back home. And I stayed with Uncle Boyega from that time till July 9th. The audition came up, and Tunji Odeyemi and I were the two candidates that were employed.
Oh, of those who are auditioned?
Of those who are auditioned on that day. So that was the day, that was the time, the day I knew that Tunji Odeyemi and I were relatives.
Really?
Yes.
At the audition?
At the audition. You know?
Really?
Rotimi's audition would involve singing, dancing, everything. And Odeyemi danced better very well. And he started what we call Esa.
The chant.
After the audition, I said, how do you know how to chant my own town's Oriki? He said, I'm from Oba.
Really?
My father told me we are from Oba. We just settled in Ikirun.
Really?
That was when I knew that.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I thought it was always from Ikirun.
Ikirun is the mother's side of his grandfather.
Grandfather's mother.
Grandfather and my own father were from the same family, the same father.
No.
But after the death of their father, who was the Oloba Ile, you know, everybody goes to where it will be convenient for him. So the grandfather of Tunji went to Ikirun because his mother was from Ikirun.
So Olole
Ìyá ẹ̀ and gave birth to Tunji's father.
In the place.
But Baba Odeyemi would always come to Oba Ile to attend meeting with my father and the rest
of the family. So he didn't lose the connection, the roots.
I knew Baba Odeyemi, but it was until when I met Tunji at Oriolokun that I knew he was related to me.
Wow.
But his father was very constant.
Was prominent. You knew him.
I knew.
But you didn't connect them.
I knew Baba Ojoyemi. He would come and perform his Egungun Alarinjo at Oba. And we enjoyed him.
We will be bringing also Tunji Odeyemi on an episode of this podcast. Tunji Odeyemi is a man also with very rich theater background, well seasoned, and you will enjoy it when we bring him. So that you will continue to enjoy the reminiscences of this witness to the Nigerian theater history. Until we come your way again next week, keep on liking our episodes, keep on pushing the bell button for subscribe so that you can be informed when another episode is on. And another episode is on every Thursday around 6 p.m. Thank you very much.